The man is actually the owner of the new bakery and he was trying to lure away Jim Batten Bakery customers. Yeah.
I was trying to raise TN1, Sergeant Southpaw.
Okay, this is getting worse. Send Yancey, the hero. Oh, what the hell? A journalistic investigation. Mr. Boyd, I'm preparing a long article for the magazine Righteous Life, and the theme of my article is Cop Sodomites. According to my investigation, tragic deaths are striking 13 gay police couples across our country's great cities. A satanic pentagram is emerging from the map. Oh my god, it's one of these. Perhaps the devil is telling them that even he cannot accept them. According to my predictions, the next death will happen right here in Freeburg. The problem is, I need to visit 6 more cities, so I don't have time to wait around for this to happen. In fact, I'll only be in the city a couple of days. I hope you can somehow, accelerate the process. I'll pay you generously, and don't worry if the dead cop turns out to be straight. Like my editor always says, dead men don't file lawsuits. Alright, can we arrest this guy now? Why can't I arrest this guy? He's asking me to have cops killed to suit his fucking article. If you're so convinced your theory is right, you don't need me to make it happen for you. Like everything else in the world, if you're right, let it happen and it's right. If not, don't make it happen, because then it's not right. Nice. Caught the guy with the dogs. Oh, a massacre. We've got an anonymous tip that the dentist broke into the women's clinic and is killing patients. Yeah. Oh, that is the same one. Try clicking the different one, Matt. Animal abuse at the farm. Bill Buckler says some madman came onto his farm with a hatchet and started attacking the cows and other animals. Is it an alien? Bill? Send these two. I guess we'll send SWAT just in case. It's the maternity ward, I'm not taking any chances. This game could be like, no, it wasn't the dentist, but yeah, somebody was in there killing pregnant women. Oh god. The Corn Monument. Okay, well, we'll get to that in a moment. Seeing the police, the intruder puts his hand up, but he's still holding the weapon. Don't try to put handcuffs on the suspect while he has a cleaver in his hand. Calm down the cows and say everything will be alright. No, slowly approach, pistol at the ready, and knock the knife out of his hands. And he escaped somehow. Those were stupid options. Mr. Boyd, I want to shoot a scene featuring one of our finest landmarks of your fair city, the Corn Monument. It's a public place, so please send 4 officers to assist. They'll keep curious children at a reasonable difference and rein in the men and any protesting hypocrites, explaining that everything is being done according to the law. There's only one condition: the cops can't touch the actress. She's not just some kind of whore. Well, obviously. But no. Bring your own security. I'm back in business. Okay, the massacre. Everything is fine at the women's clinic. It was just a story invented by the pro-life activists. They called the police as part of a campaign to attract attention to the issue of abortion, which is carried out in the clinic. What the fuck? Can we go and arrest them now for wasting police time? Assault with a deadly weapon. A man called in from a phone booth saying that he's under attack by a sniper. Is it Colin Farrell? I can't get out. He just shoots the asphalt in front of my feet when I open the door. I don't know what he wants from me. But when I first got in here, there was a note glued to the phone book. It says, "Don't move." Okay, well, I need SWAT back for that then.
710 in progress.
And we have a hostage situation with a fatal casualty, which doesn't require SWAT apparently. Okay, let's get all the cops back and we can portion them out. So assault with a deadly weapon will send SWAT. I'll send Yancey because he's the best we have. Clark and Wuggles. An hostage situation of fatal casualties at Kevin's Throat Bar. An Elvis impersonator competition has been organised for several well-known local artists by Lindy Bryant, who volunteered to evaluate the contestants. According to the owner of the bar, this sorry excuse for an Elvis fan shouted rudely at some of the participants, saying they were nothing like the king. Then he saw the woman shout, "I knew you didn't die, take me away with you, we'll live happily ever after." The bouncer threw the woman out on the streets, but she grabbed a knife from her bag and stabbed him in the throat. Then Miss Bryant grabbed one of the impersonators and pulled him into the utility room. Damn. We could get away with 2 people on this, couldn't we? Well, in that case, take Mixon and you stay back.
Looks like we have a situation here.
A man wearing a suit is crouched on the floor of the booth. Surrounding pavement is decorated with bullet holes. A crowd of onlookers has gathered on the other side of the street, watching what happens from a safe distance. Call out the sniper. "Mr. Sniper, you are surrounded. Surrender." Yeah, sure he is. Pull a patrol car right up to the booth. Ooh. Look at the windows and rooftops of the nearest houses. The sniper begins to bombard the phone booth with bullets. One of the onlookers says the shots are coming from the 8th floor window. Okay, run into the building where the shots came from. Hey, we did it.
1210 in progress.
Oh, look, a suspicious individual. Could it be the dentist again? A bunch of Elvis impersonators have gathered around the door. Everybody get back, police, let us through. Swing a nightstick around until people move out of the way. Yeah, that's my style. Silently pass through the crowd. Inside is a man dressed like Elvis, scared to death, and a woman with a knife. Shoot the woman with the taser. She's already taken one person down, so she's already proven she's moved to violence, so we go right past the whole due process of announcing our presence and intentions. Diamond Dogs State Penitentiary. An old man dressed in rags is pacing around under the prison gates shouting, "I am the dentist. I killed those women. Arrest me. I want to confess." Yancey and just Wuggles. We don't need to send SWAT. I mean, if he's giving himself up, this should be an easy collar, right? Okay, here we go. Open investigation. So now we've got the son open the door. This just we're not getting anything at all here, are we? Lieutenant Sykes, hello! You've switched your internet provider, but you're back. Welcome back. Hope your new provider's better than your old one. We're trying to figure out what happened with this case. So the kid, I mean, basically this woman, head bashed in with mallet. She was sitting down clearly because she's fallen off of a chair as well. She had her back to the attacker. And apparently, well, the kid says, someone banged on the door. My mother told me to hide under the bed and close my eyes and ears, be as quiet as a mouse. I only heard muffled screams. When I got out from under the bed, I found my mother in the blood and called the police. That's the kid. The ME says the fatal blow was struck by a blunt object to the head. The killer was standing behind the victim. Death was immediate. The body shows no sign of violence. The neighbour says she heard Fiona swearing with her brother. He'd come around again begging her for money on the doorstep. Then she started yelling at her son. He always sits there in front of the TV playing those stupid games until he turns blue. And then my phone rang and I talked with a friend for about half an hour and that's all she knew. So we're to assume then that the brother comes in and then maybe it's this here that's wrong. Maybe the kid let him in. And then he confronts her there. Or is that her opening the door? There we go. Okay. I'd like a little caption for these, so I know what it's telling me is happening. John Kalis, the victim's son, he killed his mother because she made him stop playing video games. Oh man, that sucks. Alright, well let's get this done.
1210 complete.
Oh no. We gotta arrest a kid. Higgins, you can go deal with this as well. Send SWAT. I know, that reason, right. It resonates with all of us, doesn't it? But no call for murder. Suspicious individual. The old man in rags appeared to be homeless and tired and starving on the streets. Yeah. Yeah, Wuggles picked up her act. Well, she was a sergeant beforehand. She joined us as a sergeant, but she's actually done good since. She's got better. Oh dear. We arrested all the suspects. Was the kid part of a gang? No. Yeah, she's new. We got her on the previous episode that we played on Saturday, I think, and then she was terrible. She, like, flubbed 2 jobs in a row. Thought Yancey got killed off at some point. No, Yancey lived. The guy who died was... I can't remember his name. It was the guy with the shades. The one we... Oh, Gillette. Yeah, Kane got killed too. Gillette and Wilkinson as well, if you remember. The Razor War is over. They're both dead now. But no, Yancey's still alive and kicking. I know, right? Old Gillette and Wilkinson. Wooden Horse Toy Store donates toy trucks to orphanage. Detonates? What? Fighter air show taking place outside of City. City Hall vows to solve water crisis. And we're still in good standing with everybody for now. Gillette would have been the boss officer at some point. I know, right? He was heading that way. He was creeping up the ranks. Beasley, my cats ate some cream past its sell-by date. They have diarrhea all night. They're better now, but I'd like to spend a day with them. Can I have a day off? No! If they're fine now. I accidentally broke my bathroom mirror. Oh god, no. No, Beard Cell. I've heard this one before. You can just sod right off. He was. I don't know how that works, though. I need to look into that. Like, I think he was snitching on other people for us as well, though. But it didn't seem to be doing anything. I don't know how that worked. But yeah, Gillette, he got butchered in the sewers. Somebody dragged him down there and killed him, like, horribly. That clown, yeah. The clown did it. Oh no, another serial murder. And the Mafias! Oh wow, they sold that cocaine for a lot of money. Oh no, another murder. I missed the plates. So, 45-year-old Maria Camille Solis, employee at City Hall, found brutally murdered in her apartment. Again, City Hall. Something's going on here, but I need to get a couple of these detectives off of this case. Anderson and I guess Beasley for now. Go do this. Take SWAT. So yeah, Lieutenant Sykes, you've missed a lot today, by the way. You really need to watch the VOD. Because we are, Oh, shit, hang on. Oh, no, that's... Wait, what? Yeah, we're investigating the Sands mob. Is this still open, then? Oh, it is this one. Yeah, these guys have still not gotten anything good out of it, though. So yeah, we're trying to take down the Sand mob now. Aren't they the Allies versus the other gang? Well, the other gang got cleaned out. They're dead. They're gone. But if you remember the last episode, we got a case where we had to investigate the hit and run because Christopher Sand's son killed a guy that raped his daughter and ran him over. So I didn't realise that what I can do is archive a case and it just goes away forever. Because that's the one the Sands didn't want me to solve. And I followed it through to its full conclusion, pinned it on Henry Sands, so we had to go arrest him. And I decided, well, since we're in it now, we might as well take them down. So yeah, I'm kind of railroaded into this, but I've decided to just run with it. And we've also found out that the mayor is a rapist, so there we have that. Yeah, you need to watch the video to catch up. It's been a day. Freeburg High School, some students are claiming that the dentist showed up during the biology lesson and carved some live frogs with his drill. I'm not even going to send people to that. I'm fed up of chasing these false leads on this serial killer. The fuckman needs to get his thing cut off. Hate rapers. Yeah, we're looking into trying to do that. University of Freiburg. We just received a call from the university lecturer who reports a first-year student went to the board during a lecture, took down his pants and defecated in front of the class. Maybe it was some sort of hazing rite of passage. Well, maybe it was. So we'll send Murata out to deal with that. This is just stupid. Man, I really wish we'd have not been snitched on about holding the evidence back and doing our own investigation, because I'd love to know more about this, you know? So we've got 3 new frames on the serial killer. Like, killing them is too soft, I think. They ruin a human's whole life just for their urges. Yeah. Some animal abuse, false alarm, students wanted to cause trouble. Yeah, well, of course they did. Public indecency, we grabbed the guy. Yeah, the blues are good. It's not the same song we just listened to, is it? I can never remember. It is, it's classic. I think it's a good choice for this game as well, because it does lead to a sort of a relaxing feel still. Like there's a chilled feel to it. It's a quiet day as well. Where's all the crime? Oh, that's a thing I should have done as well. Now that we collected that, I should have put those detectives back on this case to help out. I'd like Beasley to be in charge of this. I wonder if archiving the case and then pulling it back out would maybe let me assign a new lead detective. Because Beasley would be better on this. We are investigating the Sand mob. Papa Carl's Pizza. Richard Lester, manager of Papa Carl's Pizzeria, reported that a deranged elderly man quarrelled with an employee because the line was too long. Unsatisfied, he pulled out a gun and shot the employee in the stomach. The other customers fell into a panic, made a break for the door, but he fired several shots into the air and ordered everyone to finish their meals. Okay, we've got a falling down situation here. I don't think we need to send a paddy wagon. This is a single offender. That's for when you've got multiple offenders. Robbins, go deal with it. Take Sogo and Grant. That should be enough. The jewelry store, what the hell? Mr. Boyd, I would like to offer you a great opportunity to make some real money. Just send 2 policemen to the store who will pretend they're trying to stop a robbery. Let me be clear, the robbers must leave the crime scene intact with the cash. What? Okay, I'm confused. So, wait a minute. Oh no, I know what this is. This is an insurance scam, right? She's organised a robbery. She wants it to look like the cops came to help, but they should make sure that the robbers get away. So then she can claim insurance, but then she can keep the jewels and sell them black market or something. Yeah, I don't like this either. I know I was going to be a corrupt cop, but my god. I'm going to do it anyway, just to see what happens. I'm curious. I'm so curious about this.
Officer on scene.
Oh god.
We have a
This guy's just like, I'm going to enjoy my pizza now. There's a clear view from the street. The suspect is sitting at the table in the corner, quietly eating his pizza. There's a gun next to him. There are about a dozen other people in the restaurant. Called him and asked to speak to the man with the gun.
710.
Let's open up a negotiation. There we go. Done. Man, that makes me want to watch that movie now. Falling Down. That was such a good movie. Nobody's seen that with Michael Douglas. It's so good. It's literally a guy who just stresses out too much one day, loses his mind, and walks off into the city and gets from one problem to another, and yeah, it's really good. And you learn more about him as the movie goes on, the trouble he has with his wife, the fact that he hasn't got a job, and all this stuff, and it's like, oh man. Worth a watch. Shannon Waldrop arranged a reception at his home for the rich friends at about 30 people. Towards the end of the evening, when the servants began to take away the dishes, they noticed that about 10 silver cutlery items were missing. No one has left the house yet, so the thief is still there. This is like that Sherlock Holmes case, isn't it? Robbins, you can do this. I believe in you. So what's going on over here then? Boss, we felt like useless clowns out there in front of eyewitnesses too. From now on you can do the dirty work without us. But I've got 25 grand, so go fuck yourselves. You do what I tell you, Murata and Dixon, or I'll have your badges. The Wise Dragon restaurant. Several men dressed in camouflage entered the restaurant carrying large sports bags. They asked for a table, ate their meal, then took out some guns from the bags and opened fire in all directions. Woo! Okay. And the suspicious individual. Retiree Martha Meyer called to complain about her neighbor Roberto Morales. I haven't seen his wife, and last night I saw him burying something in the backyard. Today I asked him where his wife was, and he mumbled something about a business trip. I'm afraid he's done something to her all the time. I can hear them arguing and cursing each other. Yeah, that does seem a little bit suspicious. But we need to send people to this massacre, and oh my god. I need these 2 officers to get back. Quickly, quickly. Alright, I can't wait any longer. I've got to send people. 'Cause going to send that guy as well. Go. Oh, I can only send Sam a day. Come on, I'm clicking, I'm clicking. Come on. Ah, too late.
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here.
Terrible timing. The guests are eating dessert and talking about politics. Ooh! That's got the guests carrying a purse to go into a separate room. That's a strange one. Nobody's going home till we find a thief, pick out the most suspicious looking man and beat him. Well, nobody's going home, so... And then oh god, this guy. One man outraged by the situation jumps up and yells that he's too honourable and important to participate in such a circus. Shut him up with a nightstick. Search him. Oh no! Taking advantage of the panic, one of the guests stands up and quietly moves towards the back door. Ask the hostess for a bottle of champagne. What we're going to do? Pop a cork in his direction and knock him out? Where do you think you're going?
911.
Aha! We have you.
in progress.
A rape an apartment. Okay. Marzena Palwak says she heard noises, then screams coming from a neighbour's apartment. She couldn't make out most of the words, but the man said, "I'll find it, then I'll shut your mouth for good, you whore." Miss Palwak added that the man who lives in that apartment is always in trouble with the law. She's repeatedly seen him carrying a gun. Can you guys do this on your own? No, you don't want to. Okay. Suspicious individual of the suburbs, however. Yeah, Mrs. Morales really is on a business trip, and Roberta was simply gardening and tending to his roses. Well, there we go. I knew I didn't send anybody for that reason. I can't send anybody else. They're all out. Sorry, guys. You're on your own. Aha! Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Alright, that's the wrong colour box as well. And that. Did they go upstairs? No, because they brought the guns up. I'll figure this out in a second. I need to take a really quick bio break, you guys. I'll be back. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. I am back. So. Let's double check everything here. User has a strong armor complex, makes him hard to take down. The warehouse was closed with a padlock. It was broken with a pry bar. That's that. That'll be them going in. Does it say where they were? On the second floor of the warehouse. So they would have had to go up to get to them, right? So this is wrong. That's them coming up. They would have had to go up to get them, but come down with them. And that's the wrong colour box as well. So this isn't right yet still. Gah. AF came for a bit, neighbour has called up with an SOS for his computer, so you get to play IT department. No problem. Have fun. I'm about to jump off anyway, so I'll catch up with you later, sweetheart. Right, yeah, I guess this isn't going to come right until we get the colour of the boxes right on both of these, and them coming downstairs. Also, this guy's got short sleeves and long sleeves. Maybe that's also throwing it off, so we haven't got that right still. God damn it. Oh my god! Oh my god! Poor old Kingston. He had 1 day left to retirement. Damn. But hey, we can sell some automatic weapons, so, you know. God, it's been a big body count day today. Yesterday it was as well. Not yesterday, Saturday it was as well. Alright, I'm going to try this. No, I'm not going to try this now. Actually, come to think of it, I shouldn't try that now. That could go horribly wrong.
We've got a situation.
Oh, by the way,
here.
Sykes, we lost a detective today as well in the body count. We started off with a serial killer case at the beginning of the stream, and we lost a detective going out to deal with the first call out. The serial killer left a trap. We lost Mole. So yeah, not good. I know. Inside the apartment, there's a naked girl lying on a couch in tears. Standing next to her is a man with a gun. He takes aims at the police. Drop the weapon.
It's 11 complete.
There we go. I know, Mole wasn't bad. She was no Beardsley, but she was good. Beasley, sorry, but she was good. You know? So yeah, it was a bit of a sad day all round. We've lost some good people today. We can declare Kingston dead. Beardsell's only been with us a while, and Sogo's been around a fair bit, though. But look at Beasley. Look at this guy. It's Sherlock Holmes over here. Brutally murdered Maria Camilla Solis was long-standing employee of City Hall. The dentist victim's growing older, sorry. 45-year-old City Hall worker strangled by maniac. Okay, well. Offering free admittance to the museums. No. Go away. Up all night reading excited detective. Sorry, no. Stripes to offer out. Chavez, you're not getting one. Yancy, you've been waiting for this a while now, dude. We know. Okay, well, that should save to the start of the day. We'll just go to the map. And that's all the time we've got, guys. We've run a little bit over, actually. We're about 12 minutes overdue for an exit, so let's